Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Dasher and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Dasher's ability to understand and respond to his formal on-leash obedience commands. The little tiny corrections and occasional treat and praise that we use when we're training, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash. We keep the bulk of the leash folded neatly in our right hand. That leaves our left hand free to give any little correction that's needed, and the only correction that we give is a little tug and release on his training collar. And that is his correction. And Lee, I think this is going to serve you well since you're one-armed right now. You can hold all the leash in your left hand if needed. Now the first exercise that they're going to demonstrate for us is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, and the command is Dasher heel. Now at this point Dasher has a job to do, and that is to maintain pace with you when walking. Whether you're walking fast or if you're just taking a leisurely little stroll, he should match pace with you. And he has been taught that when you stop your feet, he's to sit. So when you're walking, if you stop to talk to a neighbor or stop to cross traffic, he should be right there with you, and he should be sitting when you stop. And I want you to practice this in a relatively distraction-free area to start. Since you're recovering from surgery and since he's a big boy, I want you to practice where there's very little distraction, your own yard or in your house. Stay. This is your sit, stay. Stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, you do not use his name. And your homework is going to be to lengthen out the amount of time that he can hold it and the distance that you can go. When Rich returns back to him, he walks right back to those shoulders, and then he encourages him. You can hear Rich talking to him, telling him he's a good boy, encouraging him. Because Dasher is a sweet boy until you try to make him do something, and then he uses his front paws as a weapon, and I'm sure you've seen it. We've seen it here at school. We want to continue to discourage that behavior. This time Rich is going to demonstrate the recall or the come on command. And he's supposed to come and sit, not come and jump all over you or launch himself. And that's an important command to practice also in your home. Nice automatic sit. Another sit, stay. If he starts to look away, Rich will take a step in to keep him focused, and then he will call him. Very nice. Everything is very controlled, no yelling, no getting upset, just nice, controlled, trying to get him to focus more on his trainer instead of what's going on around him. And now we're going to introduce the down command. So with him seated, Rich is using a little piece of treat and a blanket. There we go. Stay. He likes to lay on a blanket, so if you have a dog bed or something in your house that you can make his place to lay down or go to place and down, it will be helpful. And I would recommend that you leave a short leash on him in the house so you have control of him, because you are recovering from a pretty major surgery and you're going to need to want to control him. So that's your down stay. And again, you're going to lengthen out the amount of time he can hold it and the distance that you can go. So we have demonstrated for you all of Dasher's formal on-leash obedience skills, some of the new things that he's learned while he's been with us here at school. He's been a great student and a great guest, and we've enjoyed having him. And Rich will see you tomorrow afternoon with Dasher. Thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.